Well, everybody, today's topic is going to be about obviousness. We're going to drill the concept down so we understand this important word. Like the professor said, this concept is taught in law schools in 2 or 3 classes. So the first thing, we know that for a patent, we need to pass 4 requirements. First is utility. The patent has to be useful. Then it has to be novel, it has to be new, something that is not copied. And statutory, which is a big word to say that the patent can only be a process, machines, articles of manufacture, and compositions of matter. Basically, everything that you can think of. But of course, you're not able to patent music because this is another section, this is copyrights. You cannot patent a religion or an electromagnetic wave because it's part of physics, which is why there is this controversy about if genes are patentable or not. But this is another topic. Then the fourth requirement is non-obviousness. So what is non-obviousness? If we've learned that novelty means that a patent is not a copy of another patent, non-obviousness means it's not obvious to combine multiple prior patents. Because at the end we know that every invention is based on a prior invention. But the combination of multiple patents has to be different enough. You see, this word enough is where the subjectivity comes into play. So from bitlaw.com we read the definition to be: a non-obviousness shows differences enough in the new invention would have been obvious to a person having ordinary skill in the type of technology used in the invention. If the person that is examining the patent is reading your patent and says, "Wow, this is really ingenious, I would have never thought of it," then that means that you can patent it. However, if the person goes like, "Oh, this is so simple, this is so obvious, I would have done that," then you will not be able to patent it. So here's the problem of subjectivity. Once you see an idea, you think it's easier to come up with it. If you see a Picasso, for instance, you say, "Oh, that's so simple, I can draw that." So in this case, you will have to defend how your patent is that well thought of and that creative, that shows that never anyone would have come up with it. So an example for an obvious patent application will be the filing of the patent that says, "I am making the new Apple iWatch, but instead I'm using plastic instead of the aluminum fancy materials that Apple use, and I'm also making it 45mm screen instead of the 38 and 42 that Apple is using right now." So I hope you've learned from this video and now you understand the concept of obviousness a bit better. Thank you so much and see you soon.